I'm a I'm a visual learner and visual communicator, and I think when children, especially when they see images, it lets them use their imagination, and they can understand visual communication generally better than verbal communication. So I think it's really important, especially for children. I think that all children love stories, so it's a really good way to engage with the children in the community. I think it's a great idea. I'd rather leadership training and support to being an actual leader. I think having a place for children to express their imagination is really important. Children naturally are full of imagination and have amazing stories, and having a place where they can express that is really important. And also having a folk illustrator, which would be me, turn their stories into something that they can look at is something that I think would be really amazing for them and for their imagination. It's also for their parents to know where they are and that they have a space for that. At home they don't get to always express their imagination in stories, so I think it's a really good idea for them to have a place just to let that all out and see it come to life in a drawing. Singing engages a part of the brain that's connected with memory, and I think that I know for myself, the songs from my childhood I never forget really. It definitely stays in my brain, so whatever the song's about, I would have learned something for life with songs. And so yeah, children do really well with being taught with singing. It's fun as well, and it's animated, and it's something that will help them remember it for always. So I think it's a good way to teach children and engage with them through songs. If there are people physically encouraging people to do a worthwhile activity, it will motivate other people around to encourage them too, and therefore it will sustain the identity of that particular area. So parents can introduce some of their own childhood games and stories to the playground and space. Weather shields and materials and volunteers is needed, and stories. So engaging in something creative which uses their own imagination and storytelling, and seeing it come to life visually, it can boost confidence and feel good about expressing their creative minds, which naturally leads to resilience and confidence to speak up for themselves towards becoming more resilient.